Alright, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another video on Tormented Souls. Last episode was, pretty hectic, to say the least. So, we are back with it. We are going in, and we are going to continue what we started. So, the last time we did this, we went into a building. Well, not a building. Into these catacombs over here. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go to that way on the right that I just, or the one that was to the north that I just saw. But I'm just double checking this area real quick, just in case. Because we need to find an arm for that statue. Also, I've been adjusting the camera position a lot, so hopefully this webcam position is better than the one in the indie horror thing that I'm gonna post here soon. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing else here. We need to find the arm for that, so we're going to keep on going into the dangerous area. I think that's the only area to go to. There's really nothing else I can do other than go there. Alright, so this area is where we have to go, I think. We saved the game, so there's really no danger, but nope, that's not... Oh, resources. Duh. I guess we're gonna find out what's behind this door. Oh, lovely. A basin filled with embers. Basin filled with earth. Basin filled with water. Copper door. Wooden door. Golden door. Basin filled with water. What? Wait. The doors are changing. Now this is a copper door. Okay, this is where the water one was. That's the iron door. That's the earth door. Earth door, probably? Let me see. Okay, that lit one. The next one that I did was the water one. Okay, nope, that was wrong. Okay, so earth. Earth is the first one. Was it the ember door? No, we're gonna be here for a bit, but I'm getting the general premise of what we have to do. I just don't know the order. Oh, this is shifting too. Okay, so which direction is this? So that's earth. Which direction is empty at? Okay, so earth was south, empty was east. I'm trying to think of a pattern here. 'Cause there seems to be a way to do this specifically. We tried to do earth and empty again, and it didn't work. We tried to do water, it didn't work. Okay, so the compass doesn't really have anything particular of it, or about it. At least I don't think so. Is it not... Am I sure it's the door, or is it the direction? So this one is east. Wasn't this supposed to be wood? Because now the earth door is iron. The doors are shifting too, now that I think about it. Is it the wooden door that I'm following? It's the wooden door. No, it's not. What was that? Okay, so earth was the golden door. So gold. And then the empty door, this one is copper for some reason. But that one is correct. So it still has to do with the pedestals. So let me see, wooden door, right? This is the wooden door? Okay, wooden door. Is it primarily east? No. So it starts off earth, and then it starts off empty. And then it starts to track the doors afterwards. Which is followed by the embers. Oh no, now it went out. Huh? So Earth and empty still work, which is strange, and now the wooden door doesn't work. Does it have to do with the compass? Because it was the wooden door a minute ago and now it isn't. Which is strange. Because these two still work, but the wooden door doesn't anymore. The only reason I keep trying it is because I'm trying to find a pattern here, but I'm not recognizing anything too out of the ordinary here. Other than the compass moving. So what is it? It's more than likely going to have to do with the compass on the floor. That is more than likely what I'm going to have to try and figure out. So what is so significant about these items here? Because I tried the wooden door already. It didn't work. Or it's not working anymore anyway. But we had it for a minute. It's very odd. It's very, very odd. I'm trying to figure out what these have in common. So now this one is south. So, hold on. Let me try the wooden... I'm gonna try the wooden door again. I know it's not working, but... Okay, so that direction is not what it is. So this one is always east. This one... Oh, I guess it's not always south. Are we going east? Is that what it is? No, that's not it either. Now this one is north. So it has to... It's a very... It's a mixture. I'm trying to figure this out. Do we try north now? That didn't do it. Okay. Pointing east. Pointing north. Trying to find a common pattern here. I'm definitely not seeing it. Because the wooden door isn't working anymore, so let me see. Because this is south now. Does the fire still light? Yes, it does. Which is strange. And then I go this way, that still lights. We already tried the fire. We tried this door already. It didn't work. Is it the direction now? I thought I figured something out, but I definitely did not. What does O mean? I don't know what O means. We already tried this door, and every time we go through the ocean one, it doesn't work. Oh, wait. I was rescued by a crew of sailors, but we are lost. I long to follow the light of the stars in the Ursa, or in the Ursa Minor constellation in the night sky. The ocean? That didn't work. Does this pedestal change? Preparing for an adventure. So, it's always Earth for some reason whenever that pops up. What is this one? I found this. Fallen to sea. Never return to swim. I am 3 feet under. My only wish is to have that which we've had for all our lives. For now, its absence will kill me. So, emptiness. The light of a constellation in the night sky. It's not the ocean, that's for sure. So I was rescued by a crew of sailors, but we were lost. I long to follow the light. So, is it the flames now? No. Okay, emptiness. I long to follow the light. Okay, there we go. Earth. A furious storm sank the boat. We will soon be fully underwater. In these desperate moments, I focus only on finding something that can keep me afloat. We went through that door last time. It seemed to have worked. Okay. I'm floating alone, adrift. In the open sea, I gaze at the horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. Staring at the horizon. Because we were here last time, too. Staring at the horizon, hoping that's... So, alone at sea. Catch a glimpse of seagulls flying over the or flying in the sky. Would it be empty? Or the ocean? Because it says it's floating alone in adrift in the open sea. Would it be the water? Fuck. We got the general premise now. I mean, that is something. Yeah, I mean, you can't say that we're not figuring this out, so... Lo and behold, I guess we're... What? I'm not tripping, right? Okay, that worked. That worked. The constellation. Is it the direction of the constellation? Is that what you're asking for? Because I don't fucking know. Because I wasn't looking at the compass, so that's kind of my fault. Oh shit, dude. We're at a... Yeah, we're at a crossroads here. So, the Ursa constellation. So, there's multiple factors that play into this puzzle, and it also has to do with the compass. Which direction is that constellation? Is the question. Where does it usually appear? North. Okay. Usually appears north. Okay, find something that'll help me float. Okay. Looking over the horizon. Which side of the world does the sun usually come from? 'Cause now it has to be a compass thing, right? And I still don't know what O stands for. Floating adrift. I gaze at the horizon. The horizon set of the ocean. Where is that? When does the sun... Where is the horizon is the question. Do I have to Google what direction is considered the horizon on Earth? So the horizon. Horizon would more than likely have to do with where the sun rises, right? So east? Yeah, nah, that was wrong. Okay, so we're still trying to figure this out. So this has to do with the earth. That's evident. Then this has to do with emptiness, which is absence. This has to do with the constellation, so north. Okay. This one also has to do with direction. Doesn't it? No, wait. No, this one has to do with something to keep you afloat. So the wooden door. So we tried east. East didn't work. The horizon. So I'm debating between south, whatever O is. We already tried north, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't we? I think we tried north. Is this directional? Or does it have to do with the door now? Because when you're keeping afloat, it had to do with the door. Because the door was made of wood. That's something to keep you afloat. South? Fuck. Alright. We're trying the directions on the compass. So we do that. Emptiness. North. Wooden door. We did east, we did south. What about west? That did not work. Okay, so it's not that. Let's see. Earth. Emptiness. North. Wood. The doors stay the same, the compass doesn't. We tried, well, quote-unquote west. We tried east. We tried south. North? Okay, it's either it was north or it was the golden door. So those are two factors to play in right now. I awoke on a deserted island. The night draws close. But there is something I must do before darkness falls, and the cold pierces my bones. There's something you must do before darkness falls, and the cold pierces your bones. So, I should probably write this down. Alright, so this last one that we're currently doing, it has to do with I woke on a deserted island. The night draws close, but there is something I must do before darkness falls, and the cold pierces my bones. So, there's multiple things to play into this. Deserted island, that could mean Earth. And then the darkness could be the iron door. Let's try the iron door. Fucking hell. Alright, so we got Earth. Emptiness. I wrote this down just in case I forgot, so. Okay, the direction on the compass. This one was wood. This one was either north or golden, so we're gonna try north. If not, then it was gold. It was gold. Okay, so it was the golden door. So we're scratching off north. So we've been here for a solid 20 minutes trying to solve this puzzle, may I add. I apologize that I am relatively dense, but I definitely try my best not to be. And then it was the golden door. There we go. This last one. We already tried the iron door. Deserted island. Before the cold pierces my bones. There's one thing I must do before the cold pierces my bones. Would it be the embers? It could be the embers. Let's try embers. Okay. Now what? Days have passed, and see no sign of boats on the horizon. I will die here. I'm sure of that. Before I close my eyes forever, I wish to look towards the setting sun on the horizon once more. That should be the golden door, right? The setting sun. The sun sets west. Fuck. Well, we figured it out, so I mean, I can't be mad, right? For the most part, we've been here for a solid minute trying to solve this one puzzle, may I add. So, a good majority of this episode is going to be cut out. And then the setting sun. So that could either mean the copper door, or we have to go west. I might go for the copper door, because that would make more sense. But the sun always set, well, according to what I'm looking at on Google, it always sets west. The direction in which the sun sets. Alright. Oh, hello. How many bullets do I have? Oh shit, there's two of you. That's not good. Let's see. Can I pop both of you at once? Come on. Hold on. I'm trying to line you guys up together. Could shoot you both. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Oh no, well, I mean, it worked out, but it didn't do what I was expecting it to. We were we were at that puzzle for a solid minute, I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully this episode doesn't end up being too short, cause that would be very unfortunate. Sorry, I had to fix my glasses. You just try to cut me? You rat? Well, hopefully that's not provocative for YouTube. I'm taking a risk here, though, because the only reason I don't want to do that is because I'm going to be spending the whole entire time censoring the entire fucking hallway. So, hopefully nipples on a statue... Thought I saw something. Hopefully nipples on a statue isn't exactly inappropriate. The twins are 8 years old. They run around the place, and the patients and hospital staff pamper them excessively. Our members are getting restless. They believe it is time to use the girls for the sacrifice. Until now, I have been able to ease them by suggesting the date for the ritual. Today, Anna and Emma gave me a pair of slippers they made. It appears Anna made one and Emma the other. That would explain why they are different sizes, but they are comfortable nonetheless. The date of the sacrifice draws near. I cannot sleep. The hazard suits have begun filtering the radiation of the egg. Every time more and more members of the Pollock sect are being contaminated by the strange sickness. First they become dizzy and vomit. After that, burns appear on their skin, and their behavior becomes violent. They lose the ability to recognize others. The members who are hospitalized are being treated in a hidden room. We tied them down to the beds, but something unexpected started happening. The patients have merged with the metals around them and the medical equipment. I have never seen anything like this before. The phenomenon is related to the radiation of the egg. It is turning them into monstrous beings. Is all of this some kind of test? Are we meant to overcome this to be saved? Overcome this to be saved? Just a heads up, I will be skipping through that puzzle segment. So the episode won't be too short, I hope not, but I don't know. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm still recording it. So, who the hell knows what I'm gonna do. Syringe filled with blue liquid? I didn't like that music. What was that? The hell was that? Don't play with me. The Tismuit was an aboriginal tribe discovered discovered in the late 15th century on the islands of west of Canada. They engaged mainly in fishing. It is particularly striking that, unlike other aboriginal tribes of the time, the Tismuits or Tismut carried out sacrificial rituals similar to those of the Mayan or Aztecs. According to the first explorers sent by John Cabot, the locals sacrificed two brothers, twins, to offer their blood to the underground god who, according to legend, would be reborn and bring duality back to the world. Nice, nice. I will say, and I don't have a problem with it, I'm just pointing it out. This game is definitely very hefty on religion. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here per se. I don't know what to do with the blue syringe. Antidote? Is that what that said? Yep, that said antidote. Antidote for who? Who needs an antidote? Is it for the poison inside of that guy's veins? Is that what it is? It said it's still warm. That was the one thing that was evident. It said he was still warm. I really don't like these camera angles. So I guess I use the antidote on the guy who's that's the only thing I can think of, because, well, what else would an antidote be for, you know? That fucking freaked me out for a minute. I was about to say, what is that big ass thing standing in the middle of the area, the lobby? Who's the big guy? The guy who's the size of fucking, what's his face? I already forgot his name. Jesus. Don't know where you spawned, but it's not my concern, I don't think. Okay, do I have to use the antidote on the corpse? Body's still warm. What would I need a blue syringe for? Or a syringe with blue liquid? It says antidote. Who needed an antidote? Trying to use my brain here. What needed an antidote? I'm trying to use my mind's eye right now. There's nothing to combine this with, so there's really nothing in particular I could do. Antidote, antidote, antidote. What required an antidote? I don't want to search it up, but this is genuinely confusing me. Was it something in the basement? That's the only other place it could be. I mean, I highly doubt that this fucking thing grows back statue arms, but because there was a reason for that door opening up, and we still do need the arm for the statue. There was no arm for the statue inside of the room that we were in. Conflicted. Very perplexing indeed. Beautiful archangel suddenly lifted a finger. Blinded me suddenly. The gates of hell opened for me. Does this magically grow arms back? No. Am I really gonna have to search this up? Because I really don't remember anything having to do with an antidote. You guys may, but remember, I play this game like fucking weekly to bi-weekly, so I don't know. I don't record this every day. Sadly. So I'm over here trying to figure this out right now. And I know people aren't gonna like me searching everything up every 5 seconds, and that's pretty much what this entire series has been. But I'm trying my best to think right now. But I have not seen a single thing that has required an antidote ever in this game, other than the guy who is currently poisoned and the body is still warm. So why not inject him with the antidote to save him? Unless the lady that is a ghost, I inject her. I mean, but I can't well, she could physically touch me. I can't touch her, I don't think. I can't think of anything. I really can't. So let me see. What is the blue syringe for? So, I'm reading this. And don't get me wrong, it more than likely, it would have spoiled the ending, but I genuinely have to see it for myself to understand. I'm supposed to be in the sewers. Where the hell are the sewers? Because I do need... Oh, wait. That's what I need the arm for, right? Oh... Oh my god. How the hell was I supposed to guess that? What? Don't worry, nothing was spoiled, so I'm good. I'm still probably going to be very surprised in this ending, but... How was I supposed to know that? Well, other than inspecting the statue, but the statue was missing a hand. I'm under the impression that I need to find a hand for the fucking statue. What is happening? This game is good. This game is definitely good, but whoa. This game does require a lot of inspecting. And you will not know if you need to inspect something unless you genuinely inspect it. So, I guess that's reference for the future, I guess. Like, there's nothing else I can really say about that. I guess I'm just not thoroughly checking as much as I should. Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, when I was reading that plaque, it did say something about a finger. So, like, right here. There we go. But we don't have shotgun rounds. Oof. This could be rough if I don't have shotgun rounds, because I don't know what's down here. Okay. So... The fuck was that? Oh, don't think I didn't hear that. Oh. That's cool. Who could perform medical procedures in a place like this? Members of the sect are getting restless. We have fewer twin babies to offer, and our attempts to force their conception in the test subjects have wholly failed. We have only managed to get defective specimens, Siamese fetuses, that are so misshapen that they are incapable of surviving long after the cesarean section. If this continues, I will lose my position as high priest of the Polak sect. I'm afraid that without my leadership, the other members will grow bolder. This might raise suspicion about our cult. Well, I already knew you guys were a cult. Oh, hello. I missed the part where that was my problem. Ooh, I almost got hit. Shit. Oh, they hit me. Okay. Hold on. Slow down, buddy. Okay, but as much as I really don't want to search things up, sometimes that's just required, especially if I'm making a video. I really don't like my videos being that long. Okay, hold on, because there's a fork in the road here. Well, not a fork in the road, but there's a giant gap. So there was a way to go over where we just entered from. Okay, no, maybe not. I stand corrected. I'm gonna try and make more progress in this episode, just because we spent a solid minute on that fucking loop puzzle, and I don't exactly want you guys to be or to have, well, and then again, a short video wouldn't be too bad. Probably give you guys some relief from the amount of videos that we've had as of late, or rather the length, because we didn't have that many. Oof, you guys could read this. I'm going to just speed read through it, just to save us some time. Oof. Okay. Okay, no, well, that's that. There's a guy over here, I think. Oh yeah, he's around here somewhere. Don't do that. Oh, we're in a different part of the game already. Oh, what's up, brother? Just load this up. Okay, I didn't even know what that was gonna do. I'm surprised I figured that out. Hopefully I didn't just mess myself up, because I still need some bullets. A child's doodles drawn in blood. No, not going down there yet. Okay, there is stuff down... Nope. He's down here somewhere. There he is. Come on, come on, come this way, come this way. Come out of the tunnel. Come on, big guy. Alright. We got that. If you're wondering where my eyes are shifting, it's shifting over to OBS to make sure that it's still recording. Okay. Uh-oh. The mirror world? Oh, I need to go in there. What is this? Seems broken? But I need to get something from the mirror world? Is that what this is? I'm more than likely gonna have to get something from the mirror world. Okay, so... You know what? Before I do this, let me save, because I'm kind of suspicious about this, and I don't want to find out what it's gonna do. Alright, so the sewing room. So, as far as we've came... Just in case it didn't, my audio so happens to do some kind of silliness that it usually does. You never know. Hmm. Interesting. Is that my house? That looks like my room. Hello? You gonna get that? There you go.
Emma, don't come to the vault. Save yourself from hell. It's a warning for Emma, one of the missing twins. It may be possible that one of the girls is inside the vault. I must find a way to get in.
Must. Well, you could do that by yourself, lady. I'm spoken for. Oh wait, there was a book there. What was that book? What's the book? Oh, hefty reading, hefty. I do like I will probably thoroughly read this on when I'm editing the video, just in case, because speed reading obviously is not going to give me the general gist of what I just read. So you guys can read this, and I will because I am interested. I'm definitely interested in the lore behind all this. So do not get it twisted. I am definitely interested in this. It's just with the amount of time that I've already spent trying to read some of this, and the amount of time I just spent trying to do that puzzle a minute ago, you know, I kind of want you guys to have more content than just me struggling to read and struggling to figure out puzzles. Okay, there was one more door that I want to check before we continue into that weird mirror thing. Yeah, fuck you. Get out of here, lady. I'm not interested. So that's the shortcut to... I don't remember where that area went. But that is a shortcut to somewhere, pretty much. That is a shortcut. And then we gotta go down into that little cavern down in the sewers. Do we want to do it now is the question.
Is this my room? But this is hundreds of miles away from the mansion. How can this be possible?
Don't ask questions. Just be glad you're home. Okay, this I can read because this is kind of interesting, especially the picture especially the picture right there. It happened again last night, or it happened again last night. I had that nightmare, the one where I fall into the void, squeeze my eye tight, and an icy cold hits my back. When I finally open my eyes, I see dirty water running through the stone channels and pipes, leading down endless tunnels with arched ceilings. I see shadowy human silhouettes and misshapen heads projected onto moldy walls. A human in a radioactive suit grabs my arm and with a guttural roar yells, let the ritual begin." I wake up drenched in fetid sweat. There you go. Take the sheet off my body, put my feet on the floor, only to discover that it too is wet. I turn on the lamp to find I am not in my own room. The wall's dirty, and the window that faces the street, the mouth of a dark tunnel where sewage flows. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, I get up, numb. A stream of putrid cold air hits me, and when I look at my reflection in the mirror, I see myself, but dressed in rags, my hair dirty and matted, confused and scared. It is me, or so it seems, but there is something in her eyes that I do not recognize. The person on the other side of the mirror stretches her arms and grabs me by the neck. You left us here. I wake I wake up in my room. The light from the street lamps enters through the window, silhouetting the leaves and the plants or of the trees. Jesus Christ. Slowly remove my hands from my neck and turn on the TV. I pinch myself to make sure that this time I'm awake. The dial turns to the right and at times to the left, the TV showing seemingly random images, but always the same. Okay, I don't have anything to... Let's turn that off because I don't like the sound of that. Like, it's kind of like piercing my ear. I guess we have to find like some kind of TV dial? It's my closet. I don't feel like changing now. Can't leave until I learn more about the girls from the photo. Man, fuck 'em. We out. It's a bright day. I really want to break that big mirror behind me and escape through this window, but I can't. There's something that just won't let me. Is there a way to like do this? Because I am kind of interested. Okay, it won't turn without a dial. If there's like a Easter egg here and I can find some kind of dial, that would be great. Because I'm kind of interested on what's on that TV. But someone's living here. Oh, I see. It's pretty much... You could say it's a reflection of my room. But instead it's in the hospital. Which is kind of strange, and it does remind me a lot of, about Silent Hill. And, like, when you enter into Silent Hill, when it reaches a certain time of day, the entire world goes into, like, this rustic view, which is always been very fascinating in the Silent Hill franchise, so I kind of do like that aspect. But, I guess we'll go ahead and, continue. We'll go see what's down here, and, you know, do what we gotta. I do need ammo, though. I'm definitely gonna need that. I definitely am gonna need some ammo. I do have shotgun ammo, but that's... I don't want that to be my main source. I already ran out of, like, a lot of nail gun ammo. Well, I do have the prod. How much did I get for the prod? Ooh, okay, wait, no, hold on. We might be working with something here. But I do like the inspiration that this game is taking from multiple different sources. And it's fascinating. It really is with some of these indie games that they take... Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm leaving. That's not what I want to do. It really is fascinating that there's so much inspiration from some of the games that used to be in the past that come into current modern day. And I do like that. I like how it still inspires people to make stuff to this day. It's always amazing to see. Hence why I took up the hobby. Rotting corpses. Oh, the TV dial. So if it's a scanner. Scanner for what is the question? This is the vault that I need to be at. So I don't know if I discovered a secret per se, because apparently when I looked up what to do with the antidote, it said that it leads to some form of like true ending. I'm not gonna say that I, got lucky because I don't know if, like, it's gonna lead me to the true ending anyway, or, like, if it was on purpose. Chances are that it wasn't, uh, an accident, or it wasn't on purpose. It was more than likely an accident, because it was probably something that you could do, if you weren't threatened by the signs. So maybe this is how I get to what I need, you know? It's interesting to think about, though. Okay, so put the television dial on. Okay, so we have a bunch of random images. Let's not call them completely random, but dice. That's one image. Spider, tricycle or bicycle. Let's do that. Bike, trike or bike. Yin and yang symbol, and then that was a clover, a four-leaf clover. Okay. So we got that. Do I know where it goes? I guess that's another puzzle we're gonna have to find out for next episode, because we're about to reach an hour and I gotta go do some stuff before I continue to record this. So, gonna go ahead and end this here. I greatly appreciate you guys for watching this video, as usual. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I tested
I
the
found
audio.
a little room in the sewers. I can't help but feel that this is the place I've seen in my darkest nightmares. The stench, the cold, the dirt, the wet. It all resembles the horrible nightmares I've been having lately. The mirror in this room takes me to my actual room, miles away from the hospital. I looked out the big window in my room and had to gather all my willpower not to shatter the mirror behind me, open the window, and jump out into the yard. Something inside me knows that this is where I should be. I have to help those girls. One of them is in the sewers. I need to find a way to help them.
Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see me do next. This game it gets interesting every time I play it, don't get me wrong, and I say this every single time. And I will address this in the update video that still has yet to come, as of this recording, because I have not recorded it yet, and I still have yet to record it. But when I do record it, it will probably be the first video to go up, in terms of priority, because I do want that update video to go out, and I want to do it at some point. Hopefully I could do it some point next week in terms of recording. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see me do next. We're getting back into the swing of things, guys. Getting back into the swing of things, because I had to do streams, and, some life stuff is going on, so, I gotta manage between life, the streams, and, these long-form videos. So, hopefully I could keep up with all of that. But, yeah, we do streams. If you guys want to hop into the streams, I do it on both Twitch and YouTube, so whichever one you feel comfortable with coming in at. The schedule is 12 p.m. currently on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, or Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So, unless otherwise, those are when the streams will be. So if you guys want to hop into on those, come and say what's up to the rest of the family, you know? We have a Discord. If you're interested in the Discord, you could go check my link tree. That is where the Discord join link is. And, I put it at the end of these videos, so that way, people who are actually interested in the stuff that I do, and, enjoy what I do as well, and the content I create, they could just go into the Discord. It's not a matter of bias, it's just a matter of, if you dedicated, you dedicated, But, and I know it's a weird way of saying it. Let me stop over-explaining myself before I make myself look worse than I already do. Yeah, if you're interested in TikTok, I do TikTok as well. I still have to post clips. I haven't done that in, like, so long. Good God, I'm a mess. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, Greatly appreciate you guys watching through all the way to the end. And yeah, I appreciate everything you guys do. Appreciate you guys and everything that you do. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.